Okay, sir. Please clearly state your name for the jury.
My name is Ossian Sweet, sir.
Now, Mr. Sweet, what do you do for a living?
I am a practicing physician.
And where do you practice this?
I work in Detroit, sir.
And you live there as well, correct, Mr. Sweet?
Yes, sir. That's where me and my wife Gladys live, with our baby girl Marguerite.
Where in Detroit do you live, Mr. Sweet?
We live at 2905 Garland Avenue, sir.
Garland Avenue? Isn't that a predominantly white neighborhood? What would a family of Negroes be doing living there?
Well, sir, we was thinking that Margie deserved to get the best schooling out there, and that's only where the whites live, so we had to move there.
I see. But isn't that a little too much risk just for schooling?
No, sir. I brought my guns with me, so if any of them whites try to pull that Negro stuff, I'll pop one in their backside.
Now, Mr. Sweet, there are other ways than violence to solve these types of problems.
If people kept knocking at your door, swarming by the hundreds outside, threatening you if you don't get out of town, how would you react, Mr. Darrow?
Well, I don't know, Mr. Sweet. But I know that I would be very angry. Angry enough to kill someone.
Now, hold up, Mr. Darrow. I never said nothing about killing no one.
Well then, how did Mr. Leon Briner get shot and killed from the upper window of your house?
I don't know. There was lots of us in the house at the time. My brothers, Otis and Henry, my wife, and some homies from back in the day.
Why were all these people in your house, Mr. Sweet?
For protection. 2 people alone in a house that's constantly surrounded by people that hate you ain't safe.
Now, Mr. Sweet, I'm sure your neighbors do not hate you.
Have you seen what they did to the last 2 black families that lived on that block? They were in and out in 2 weeks. That ain't right, man.
Mr. Sweet, are you saying that they ran them out of town because of their color?
Damn straight, sir. This segregation has gone too far. Whenever I would have to go out of the house, these people come at me like a fat boy on cake. They said terrible things. Things I couldn't mention 'cause I'd get in trouble with Mr. Knowlton.
They came at you, Mr. Sweet?
Yes, sir, they did. I always fear for my life and my wife every time I step out the door. That's not what a home is. You are supposed to feel safe at home, not afraid.
So these people would always come around your house and torment you?
Not all the time. Most of the time they would just stand around outside, waiting for us to come out. But sometimes they throw racks and bricks through the windows with notes on them.
What did they say, Mr. Sweet?
They basically said, "Go home," in words too vulgar to say.
Now, because of the hostile area, police were constantly around the house, correct?
Yeah, but they never did nothing. They would just watch as them crackers throw stuff at my windows. Gotta love where our tax money goes.
Mr. Sweet, take us back to the night of Mr. Briner's death. What exactly happened?
Well, it all happened too fast. People was throwing stones and bricks and one came crashing through the window and almost knocked out Margie. Next thing I knew, shots was fired and poor Leon was dead.
And you don't know who fired the shots?
No, sir. Someone upstairs. I'm not sure who was up there at the time. But after the shots was fired, the police broke down the door and took us all downtown.
All of you?
Yes, sir. All of us. No bail neither. They said that Negroes don't get bail.
But wasn't Gladys eventually let off on bail?
Yes, sir, she was. But the rest of us was charged with murder, assault, and conspiracy.
But, Mr. Sweet, someone in that house did kill Leon Briner.
Yes, sir, that's right. And a shame it was him. But someone had to die.
What was that?
I said someone had to die. Either one of us, or one of them. And I sure knew it wasn't gonna be me.
So the charges brought against you are valid?
In a way, yeah. But the killing was out of protection. We was at that house fearing for our lives. What was we supposed to do? Sit there and take it? I don't think so. My people have taken it for too long. It is time for us to stand up for justice and the rights of all people. The rights we are given by the Lord above, and by the Constitution.
Thank you for your statements, Mr. Sweet.